Lieutenant Christopher Bruce with the Houston Police Department. Last name is spelled B-R-U-C-E. Officers were dispatched to a shooting just occurred in the 1900 block of North Sam Houston Parkway East Service Road at approximately 2:41 a.m. this morning. Officers arrived. Harris County Sheriff's Department was already on scene. They were dispatched to a weapons disturbance in which shots were fired from a vehicle. When we arrived, the victim from this vehicle behind me was already transported to the hospital with a gunshot wound to the leg. Officers are on scene right now. They collected the information from Harris County, who was originally on scene, and they're in contact with major assaults. We also have a officer down there with the victim. The initial information is another person in another vehicle open fired, discharging a firearm several times at this vehicle, which, like I said, resulted in the gunshot wound to the leg of the victim. And with that, I'll open it up to any questions.
Does this look like it could be road rage, or do you know?
We don't have a motive right now. We're going to be following up on that with major assaults, and officers are trying to get a hold of the original reportee. That's what we're trying to develop right now, and that's what major assaults investigators will conduct as far as follow-up.
So no description of a suspect vehicle?
Yeah, we do have a description of a vehicle. It was a newer model Cadillac CTS, gray in color with chrome wheels. That's what we have right now.
And so it looks like he was fired on, but there's no indication that he was returning fire or any weapons down?
We don't see any indication that he actually returned fire at this time. Of course, this is a preliminary investigation, and it's ongoing at this time.
So he was shot further down the feeder road and came down here and crashed?
There's several casings down the road in different places, and yes, this is where he ended up and crashed.
You know what hospital he was taken to?
I don't have that information.
Were some deputies put a tourniquet on his leg?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, he was bleeding pretty profusely from his legs, and one of the Harris County Sheriff's deputies put a tourniquet on it, possibly saved his life.
He had no passengers.
From what we know right now, yes, sir. There were no passengers.